Hey, what is up everyone? This is Radioactive Raw SNG continuing this playthrough of Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance. In the last episode, we started off this game, went through Sonic's story, and basically got introduced to the story of this game, and I showed off the fighting style of this game, basically introduced everything that needed to be addressed in this game. So make sure to check out the first part if you want to know how this game works and all that good stuff. But we're going to be moving on into the next episode. We did Sonic's episode in the last part. We're going to be doing Miles tells Prower's story this time. So before we begin, I would like to ask y'all to hit that like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 25 likes. It'd be highly appreciated. Thank y'all so much for all the support. And make sure to also drop some comments down below and let us begin. Hey Emerl, let's play over by the beach. I'll teach you some secret techniques. Play! Sonic's off to Emerald Beach. To the beach with Emerl. We still don't know much about Emerl, but I guess that isn't important to Sonic. There's something odd about Emerl when we enter the Chaos Emerald. But I can't do any further research because my computer in the lab is broken. Wait a second, I could do a full examination if I use the central lab. I better hurry. I wonder if Emerald's over at the beach. Alright, so we're going to be starting off Tails' story. Basically, Tails' story is pretty much to figure out what is Emerald and his backstory and all that good stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And a couple quick things I do want to talk about in this video. Alright, here we go. Alright, Sonic, we need to take Emerald to the central lab. What? We're just getting warmed up. Warmed up. Yeah, come and play with this for a little while. As usual, the first one who gets 10 KOs wins. Alright, here we go. So, let me just say right now, this fight isn't mandatory. You don't have to do this one. And, yeah, with that being said, I will meet y'all at the end of this fight. So, yeah. Alright, so we pretty much just finished that match. And, yeah, so, hey Sonic, we have to run a full inspection on Emerald. We need to find out what it's capable of since Eggman is looking for it. We should take him to the central lab. Take him to the central lab now. Don't stress so much, Tails. Sonic, come on, Sonic. I'll take him there myself if I have to. Okay. Tails, we'll both go with you. No, it's alright. I can take Emerald there by myself. Come on, Emerald. Follow me. Alright, so basically Sonic has to show him. He has to tell him to obey Tails. So yeah. Obey. Alright. Go. Yeah, so if you remember in the last episode, Sonic quote-unquote showed Emerald his power, and now he listens to Sonic. And basically Sonic can give anyone else the ability for Emerald to follow them. So that's what Sonic just did. And like I said, we're going to be going into Central City. So yeah, a couple quick things I do want to talk about before we begin. I want to say that Tails is actually one of the best characters in this game. When you're first starting out, let me just say right now, this game gets really hard after this story for I want to say beginners. So what you want to do is make sure to go through this story in particular maybe twice, maybe 3 times, depending on if you think, just to play it safe. But I recommend going through the story at least 2 times. And with that being said, I think Tails has possibly one of the best move sets for Emerald to begin this game. Obviously, most people won't stick with Tails' moveset because it's just Tails, you know. There's better movesets like Shadow and Sonic and all that. But I think Tails has a really good moveset to start out the game. And the reason I say you want to go through the story twice is because obviously playing with Tails, you do get moves after every match. So going through it twice, you should be assured most of the necessities. Alright, quick little edit, we're back. I actually wanted to bring up something because I accidentally did this. If you step on these little circles in the wrong spot, basically we need to come to the central lab. But if you don't pay attention, they have these other little areas you can step on. And then you accidentally have to fight fake emeralds. So you want to be careful of that. Make sure to go to the right area. Pay attention to the story. They're going to say where you need to go. But particularly in Central City, there's going to be a lot of these, so you want to pay attention. We're going to go to Central Lab. We're finally here. Good job, Emerald. Good job. Security. Hey, what are you doing here? What? This is a restricted area. But I have to examine Emerald here. Won't you please let us in? Nope, no way. Oh, come on. Sonic. Yeah, so we can't get in without, we can't get in right now. So if I remember correctly, we need to come to crossing now. Yeah, so this is where we come to. What should we do, Emerl? And who else would it be but Rouge? What's the matter, kids? You lost your mama? Rouge, let's go, Emerl. So its name is Emerl? What's it to you? You want to go in the central lab, right? What? How do you know that? It's written all over your face. I'll let you in the central lab if you come with me. I'm an agent for the president, you know. But you're always so mean to us. And I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. I just love the writing in this game. It's so funny. Okay then. What if we just played a little game? Game? Just a little fight. If you and your robot get 10 KOs first. Alright, so basically we have to fight Rouge if we want to get into Central Lab. She's going to give us the lab pass and we get it. Let me just say right now, you don't have to do this fight. You can skip it and then pretty much get the lab pass. But I'm going to be fighting her. So yeah, I'm going to edit ahead. But I do want to talk about Tails' moveset in this game right now before we do edit out. So first off, Tails is a flight character. Most of his moves involve him flying of some sort. I did say that Tails has one of the best starting, I think one of the best fighting movesets for Emerl to begin the game. Like, his moves are really gimmicky, but you have this move right here, that's one. When you jump, you have this little thing called flick, where you just flick you flick an opponent. And it does a lot of damage. I feel like Tails, his moves are pretty much, I think, as good as Sonic's, but they don't take as many skill points. So that's why I think he's really good to start out the game with. So keep that in mind. You start off this game, I think it will take 2 different playthroughs of Tails stage, or if you just want Sonic's moveset for some reason, then by all means to do Sonic's story twice. But I don't think you should jump right into Rouge's story next, because she is the next character and her story is actually pretty difficult. I don't recommend, for a beginner, if this is your first time playing the game, to just jump into her story next. I recommend going through maybe Tails' story again, because he has one of the best movesets. And when we get into the next episode, you understand why. But like I said, this little flick thing right here and shooting this is gonna play a really big part in her story. But yeah. And that's pretty much all I want to say for right now. So I will meet y'all at the end of this fight, because it's going to take a little while. As you can see, she kind of just floats in the air, and it takes a long time, really. Alright, so we're back. I just finished that match. It took a little while, and we actually got one of the most important moves that I actually really wanted this episode. We got the magic hook, or basically Tails' heavy attack. It's really good. Like I said, it's pretty much I think Sonic potential as far as power, but less skill points. So that's one of the moves I really wanted. Alright, so we got the lab pass, and yeah. Oh, what a good little boy. Why don't you tell me your name? Yeah, he won't say it because Sonic didn't give yeah, she's saying it right now, the master thing. Sonic didn't give her the ability to tell it what to do. Alright, what's a master? You don't know Emerl? Yeah, I don't know. Alright, so let's go to Central Lab. And now that we have our lab pass, it's actually one of the most annoying parts to tell the story. I think, just because you have to read so much. All right, you again. How many times do I have to? I have this. You're a friend of Miss Rouge? I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Please come in. All right, let's go, Emerl. Let's go. All right, so now we have now we can get into the computer and find out everything we need to know about Emerl. And alright, let's examine your structural data. Your structural data will tell us who your creator was, what you were created for, and so on. So yeah. Since I already know you were created by Eggman, I need to be on my guard. Guard! No, you don't have to be on guard. Alright, so scanning. Alright, error. Unable to access any data. Alright, so now we're going to go through the security hole. And now we should be able to get what we need. Warning, highly confidential, unknown item identified. This weapon was discovered in ancient ruins, identified as Gazoid. What's this? What does this have to do with ancient ruins? Technique to acquire all forms of weaponry is based on super science technology. This process has no apparent limitations and will continue to loop indefinitely. It can't be. However, in repeated experiments, the continual feed of data has caused an overload, resulting in the subject to go out of control. Experiments performed by Dr. Gerald, sued by the government, disappearance. Gerald, that's Eggman's grandfather, and this mysterious disappearance, that means... Emerl, you... Beep beep. Accessing restricted data. And looks like we're about to get into some fights with some Guard Robos. So yeah, basically this is what you're gonna be seeing a lot in Tell's story, is these stupid Guard Robos. Basically they're Gamma, but one interesting thing about these things is that they don't speak. So when you kill them, you need to be on guard, because they will they will blow up and you won't know it, like that. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I was stuck in that animation. There was nothing I could do. Yeah, but these things can be so annoying for that reason. Alright, here we go then. Alright, let's get him to come down here. It feels good not having to fight Rouge, because it took me like maybe 5 minutes to fight her, because she just like floats in the air. So this feels good again. Alright, but Tells has a really good heal. Let me just say that. It's not the best by far, but it gets the job done. As you can see, it heals like his... Like, at a speed rate, it heals really fast, and your special gauge builds up really fast, so really useful. Like I said, really good to start out as far as movesets and stuff, if you really just want to have a really breeze of a playthrough of this game. Otherwise, you're going to struggle with this game, I can already tell you that. So that's why, like, take my advice with this. I know it sounds, like, really annoying to do, but, like, seriously, go through Tell's story twice, and you'll be fine, I think. Equip most of his moves, and plus you get like skill points and stuff, so there we go. Yeah, you get like extra skill points so that you can actually equip moves and stuff, you know. You won't have to run out of skill points and whatnot, because usually you can get about 50 per episode, at least for my standards. I usually get about 50 points, because you get like the 10 from the Chaos Remote itself, and then you just like the general fights. So yeah, these things will explode. You do have like a really small frame to block these like when they blow up. I personally recommend, unless you just know how to time it like I do, I recommend just kind of getting away from it when it explodes. You see it like kind of flip over, and then like if you just see it kind of like do this weird animation, you know it's about to blow up. So, but yeah, basically this thing is just Gamma. We already fought him in the last episode. You should know how to fight this dude. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Sweet. Right, get away from me. I think after this life, I'll probably show off some of his other moves, Tells. So if I die again, I'll just like show that. There we go. Like I said, if you're good at timing that, you can easily just block it. And actually, doing that will get you a lot. Like your special meter at the top, the blue meter, will fill up a lot faster if you just like keep blocking those. That's why I do it. That's why I'm like just standing here, getting those blocks when he explodes. And there we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright, we got Typhoon. I actually do this move a lot. Personally, I prefer Sonic's dash attack more, but I mean, this is a good move too. I think Sonic's actually has less, what is it? It has less skill points, so I just all around go with that. Alright, so it looks like we're surrounded. We have more of these stupid things to fight. Basically, this time we're fighting two. And since Emerl is kind of useless right now, we kind of have to handle both of these dudes on our own. I think we can handle it. Emerl isn't. I think he can. I think he'll do okay. I mean, we'll see. All right, just kind of fly away from that. That's another thing. I just recommend like flying away if you can. Alright, let's go save Emerl before he gets double teamed. Holy crap, man. Are you seeing that? Dude, what? Catch this flick. Alright, that didn't do anything. Alright, you can just kind of keep spamming this right here. What? I mean, I was doing my attack and, you know, whatever. Kind of handle this dude up right here. If I die again, I do want to show off some of Tails' other moves. And like I said, fighting Gamma or like these little Guard Robos, there's like such a big window to like block their combos and stuff. Like they move really slow. And obviously we're getting double teamed right there, so I had to take that. Alright, so let's try one of Tails' other movesets. We'll try this. We'll actually use set. I don't think we did in the last episode, so. Alright, so basically this is the same. If you're on the ground, yeah, if you're just on the ground, it's pretty much just the flick thing. Except, I think flick personally works a lot better when you're in the air, so I just recommend if you can, use flick in the air and then use whatever else on the ground. But our second move, whenever you Tails' set move, is the little oh my god, okay, is the little mouse from Choo Choo Rocket. So I find that really cool. So let's see. Yeah, look, it's the little blue thing. And yeah, it just works like a regular bomb. It kind of follows around. I'm not getting to really show it because they're... Alright, let's kind of go far away from them. Alright. Yeah, as you can see, they kind of chase after someone. And yeah, it's kind of like a little homing bomb. That's what's really special about Tails, this one. Usually other characters, their bombs stay in place. Holy crap. Alright. Oh yeah, something else to mention is that Gamma's healing is really good. So you want to be on your toe. Oh, okay. I guess it's 2v1 right now. Oh my god, okay. It all comes to this. Alright, Tails. There's no way we can lose this. Tails is such a good character, I swear. It's like almost impossible to lose with Tails. And there we go. We got Tails run. I don't really see the need for it unless you just want to run faster. It's a lot less, what is it? It's a lot less, what's the word? Skill points that you'll need to... You need less skill points unlike Sonic, so I don't really see the point of really running fast. So, I mean, it's a good move for that. Alright, so we're going to come to crossing. There's more of these stupid things and we got to fight more. Alright, we're surrounded by Guard Robos. Alright then, alright, here we go then. So I think this time we're fighting 10 lives? Are we? No, we're doing 5 again. I really don't see the need to show this fight, so I mean, it's pretty much what we just did. So I will see y'all after this fight. Alright, so we're back, and we got Telesop. Alright, so this is just a dash move right here. Actually pretty decent. I mean, it's pretty much like Sonic's, except a little bit higher. I think it actually takes more skill points than Sonic, so I mean, I'd stick with Sonic's. Alright, so there's a lot of Guard Robos around here, and we need to get back to Emerald Town. So what we're gonna do is, if I remember correctly, we need to come this way. We need to actually come right here. Make sure, like I said, don't go to any of these other spots or you're gonna have to fight unnecessary battles, you know. So let's come to Central Highway. Emerald, this way. This way, this way. And it's our boy Shadow once again. Alright, here we go. Shadow, what are you doing here? Looks like you discovered what Emerald really is. Yeah. Then why don't you destroy it now? You must destroy it before it collects all the Chaos Remotes and uses its true power. Shadow? There's no need to repeat past tragedies. Nobody ever needs to go through the things that I have. Out of the way and I'll finish it now. Shadow, I respect you, but Emerald's our friend, and if you attack one of us, then I'll do whatever it takes to protect him. Looks like you'll never understand. The builders will never know how their creations truly feel. Alright, so Shadow has a personal vendetta with our friend Emerl. And it'll make more sense later. Obviously, the first thing to note is that they're both created by Dr. Gerald Robotnik, like from Sonic Adventure 2, if you remember him. He looked like Eggman, but he was gray. So yeah, it's the same guy. So yeah, I guess he kind of has like a personal connection with them. You'll be understanding more in later episodes. But yeah. So we're just gonna fight Shadow right now. 10 lives actually, and Shadow is he's a decent he's a decent person to fight. I find him to be one of the best characters. And yeah, you're gonna get to see it later, but here we go. Yeah, that little move right there. Don't ever try and go with Shadow against a wall. Like the little, whenever you try and chase after him, the chase after move thing. Try not to get him if he bounces off of a wall. You already know you lost. Like if he actually counters you, he's gonna counter you. It's like almost impossible to finish off an attack against Shadow because he's so fast. He's the fastest character in this game, like no question, and he's really powerful. All right, there we go. 6 lives already. He has already taken 4 lives away. Let's see if we can. Oh god. Okay, holy crap. Yeah, so something really good with Tails is that you can heal really quickly. You can use your blue meter, your special meter, whatever you want to call it. That builds up really fast, so you can just use that and instantly kill him if you're fast enough. Alright. Especially with how stupid the CPUs are. Look at this. He's never going to come up here. You can just kind of stay up here and heal. It's so bad. Oh, no. Never mind. I guess he kind of figured it out. But usually you can like trick the CPUs kind of just stay put. Especially in later episodes. I think it's just like their difficulty or something. How they just kind of stay in like on the ground and you can kind of just heal. It's so stupid. Alright, but there we go. Let's heal a little bit more. Looks like Emerl is kind of handling that. Never mind. He's back. Oh my god, what? Dude, my move didn't even do anything. Alright then. Like I said, Tails is so good. Look at this, man. This dude's so good. Alright, let's heal a little bit more. Alright, that's actually his set move right there. That little thing that's kind of following us. More than likely, most of the time it'll instantly give you a full special meter. So you wanna use that. You wanna let those things touch you, unless you have like a set move out. Obviously, don't. But like usually the way I play, I don't really use sets unless it's like certain characters. All right then. All right, looks like he's blinking again, so we could possibly take his power, like his special meter. Depends if he's gonna use it or not. Come on, what are you gonna do? No, never mind. Holy crap, Shadow's actually like putting in the work on us right now. Get wrecked. Just like that. Alright, what do we got? We got 200. Like I said, all these moves, this is what you need. Shadow Run. This is a really good move. It just takes a lot of skill points early on. Until you get like really late in the game, you have like close to max. That's when I would recommend using it, just like for fun. When you try to get through this game and use Emerald and stuff, I'd recommend just kind of sticking with a basic run like Tails run. Alright, now stop! Rouge. Guard Robos are on their way. Unless you both want to get caught, I suggest, Shadow, what do you think you're doing? You know you aren't well enough yet. I didn't push myself much. Yeah, whatever. You're built pretty tough. Now let's go. We don't have much time to waste. Rouge. Wink. Dude, Rouge is like a horror in this game. She's like flirting with everyone for some reason. I don't know why they did that with her in this game. Alright. Did she just help us out again? Yeah, she did. Alright, Emerl, let's hurry up. We have to tell Sonic and Knuckles what we discovered about you. Hurry. Alright, all we gotta do is now take out the Guard Robo in front of the office. Alright, we can escape to Holy Summit. Alright, it is time to do this. So we just come to the office right here. I think this is a 2v2 fight. I don't remember. I think it is, but more than likely I'm just gonna edit out this fight because we've fought more than enough Guard Robos in this battle today. So yeah, we're fighting this thing 10 times. And I will meet y'all at the end of this fight. Alright, so we're back and we just finished up this fight. Let's see what new moves we have. Alright, we got IQ 300 again. I was hoping we could get 100 so we can have like the entire set for Emerl. But I mean, we're really close. All we need is just a basic punch, really. Alright, let's see if I actually have a basic punch. Do I? Yes, I do. Alright then. And we have 300. Oh, so we're just missing his 400 then. Yeah, so we have a lot of moves. Alright, sweet. Alright, so let's go to Holy Summit. Alright, so for whatever reason we can't go back yet and talk to Sonic, but we're gonna go talk to Knuckles. For some reason, I'm not really sure why, but we're gonna go to Knuckles' house. Yo, Emerl, what's up? Oh, you don't want to talk to me, eh? Knuckles, we don't have no time for this. No time. Yeah, for whatever reason, Knuckles is gonna get pissed. Why you little? Oh, dude, this is like one of the most pointless fights right here. I don't know if I can skip this one. I wanna see if I can. I don't think I can. Oh, okay, I can. I get 3 points for doing that too. Not bad. All right, so yeah, you don't have to do that fight. It's kind of pointless, so I'm glad that you don't have to do it. He did say there's uninvited company at the bridge, so let's go to the bridge. And let me just say, this is one of my favorite fights in Tails' story. For some reason, it's really weird how Tails and Knuckles like team up and fight against Gamma. I don't know. You're not a Guard Robo. Are you Gamma? Tails, watch out. Alright, man, I really want to play with Knuckles right now. Knuckles is my dude in this game. Everyone's gonna be like, why do you like Knuckles? He's like one of the worst characters for most people. Oh, man, Knuckles is one of my favorite characters in this game to play with. I think it's just because of like how difficult it is to pick him up and play with him. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. Why don't we? Just know that he is one of my favorite characters to play with in this game. Alright, then. So basically we're fighting this dude 5 lives. I think we do it again for 10. But regardless, I do really enjoy this fight. It just really does well for me. Like Tails, Knuckles, and Emerl. Like once you get Emerl good, like everybody just gangs up on Gamma, and it's so much fun for some reason. It's like one of those weird things I just enjoy about this game. Oh my god, are you kidding me? That just really happened. Yeah, let me just say, Gamma likes to do the self-destruct thing where it's almost exactly like when he dies. When he does do that, you whenever he does that, it will instantly kill you unless you have like really high health, like super high health. But it's pretty much what it is. It's just a self-destruct thing. Once you do that, he'll touch him one more time and he dies. It gives him just enough health to where he stays alive. But yeah, you get the point. It's good pretty much just to like, if someone's on their last, like if y'all both have like 1 life left and you know that that move's is gonna kill them, then use it. It's cool for that. But alright, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to fight again. Gamma, you're Gamma, right? Alright, yeah, he's not talking. Alright, he starts shaking. Dude, why is that so funny? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be fighting him with 10 lives now, so pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to be showing this fight because it's pretty much what we just saw, and I'll see y'all in a quick second. Alright, so we're back, and basically we have 1 more life left, but I wanted to bring up something. When Tails runs and he kind of stops, I don't know why, I always think he looks like a little chicken or something. Like, you see him run and then he just like, boop, he just like stops. I don't know, I find that really funny, but yeah, I mean, we're pretty much done with this fight. We have like 1 more life, and we're all just kind of ganging up on him in the corner. Holy crap. This man got destroyed. But let's see what new moves we have. Hopefully I get that 400. No, we got the hill. This is a really good hill just for like the amount of, what is it, skill points. I think it's actually a still, honestly. I think it's a still. Just like 2 skill points, 10 skill points for that fast of a hill. I think that's really good, so... Alright, Tails, you need to get to Emerald Beach, right? Yeah. Let me handle this. Come here, you bucket of bolts. So, pretty much, keep in mind what Knuckles said. It's gonna be something that, yeah, just keep that in mind for future episodes. So here we are back in Emerald Beach. Sonic! Tails, what took you so long? What's going on? Sonic, you won't believe what I found out about Emerald. And here comes Rouge. Emerald's the world's deadliest weapon. Rouge! You!
Hi, sugar.
Hey! What are you talking about? Yeah, it's the truth. That's what I discovered at the Central Lab. A battle weapon? Yes, and a very lethal one. No, I can't believe it. He's just a robot, right? You could just change its insides real quick and it'll fix that problem, right? Actually, he's not just a robot. The lab computer got fried when Emerl was connected to it. and we were chased by Guard Robos when we accessed Emerl's data at Central Lab. Seriously? But there is one way. Well, let me hear it. Chaos Emeralds. Chaos Emeralds? That's right, collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds and insert them into Emerl. What happens then? Then we can reset Emerl, turn him into an ordinary robot, and erase all of his data as a battle weapon. Sounds like a plan. So how do we reset him? I don't know. What? You don't know? So all we have to do is find 7 Chaos Emeralds and then find a way to reset him. Then he'll be free, once and for all. Let me ask you one more thing, Rouge. What is it? What's in it for you by giving us all this information? You make it sound like I never do a good deed unless I profit from it. Am I wrong? Dude, oh my god. Sonic is my spirit animal, I swear to god. I swear, like, that's like one of my favorite things to say. Like, I'm just like, am I wrong? And he says it right there. I find that funny. Alright, conquer the world, yes. And if it conquers the world, it may involve my job instilling emeralds more difficult, so I guess I'm doing the world a big favor. A big favor? You're a thief! And you're after Emerald too, right? Hey, these accusations aren't very nice. And that kid over there knows that I'm more than just a thief. Is that true, Tails? Yeah, I guess. Oh, and can you finally introduce me to your little robot? Don't you know Emerald by now? He won't even say hello to me unless you order him to do so. Yeah, oh yeah. He was like that with Tails too in the beginning. Emerald, come here. Come. Alright, listen. You have to listen to Rouge from now on, okay? Listen. Alright. See ya. Hey, Rouge. Don't you want to talk to him now? No more time to chat now. Maybe some other time. Some other time. What was that all about? That Rouge. I wonder what that woman's up to now. Hey, Emerald, did she pull any kind of tricks on you? Hey, why don't you listen to me? Just as Rouge said. Hey, Emerald, ignore Knuckles. Just ignore him. Ignore. Dude, oh my god. So you want to put it in? So you want to put it into this, eh? Bring it on. Let's play. Come on, knock it off. Sonic, Knuckles. And that is how our good buddy Tails' story will end. Alright, so that pretty much does it for tells the story. Pretty much we learned the origins of Emerl and what he did. He is a battle weapon, and a very, very lethal battle weapon at that. Kind of like what Shadow was, but probably on a much bigger scale. And they don't really say it in this version of the game, I think in the Japanese version, but Emerl has actually killed people in past civilizations and stuff. But like I said, this is supposed to be a kid-friendly game and whatnot. They don't really... It's there, but they don't, like, put it in that context. But you get it. To be continued, as always. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And, yeah, now we can play the new episode. So, next time, we'll be looking at the next story, and that will be none other than... You probably think it's Knuckles, but we actually have to do Rouge's story. So yeah, next time we will be looking at Rouge the Bat's story, and we're gonna be looking at what her story offers. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, and until then, peace out. You have a good night.